Hi everyone, I'm Ashak the Gamer and welcome back on another episode on another video. As always, if you would like to support my channel, today I am going to show you a game that one of the greatest games I have ever seen, probably. And yes, the graph on the title was not on the thumbnail, was not a like clickbait. That was the actual graph of the game. Insane game. So let's get right into it. But first of all, I'm gonna ask if people are still watching. To non-Italians, to people that are watching this video and are not Italians, please comment if you like me to speak English or you hate it, like you don't want me to speak English. Please comment that down below, because some Italians are saying that I should speak Italian, and others don't mind. So please tell me in the comments if you would like to like if it's a nuisance for you for that I'm talking in English. But anyways, let's get right into it. As you can see, I actually had a brilliant move. So we'll start. This game starts with e4, d5, e takes d5, queen takes d5. My true and pride Scandinavian defense. And actually so true and pride that I actually basically pre-moved, not really, but pre-moved queen a5, like because I was expecting obviously knight c3, queen a5, but he went d4 and I still went queen a5, which is now a check, queen a5 check. He blocks with the bishop, and actually this way I actually lost a queen in a blitz game, because for some reason I was expecting him to play knight c3, like to block with the knight, so I blitzed out knight f6 and lost my queen. So yeah, like I have to be careful. But now, since it's rapid, I didn't pre-move knight f6, and I went queen d5, attacking the pawn on d4. He went knight f3, defending the pawn. Oh my god, my arrows today. I went knight f6, developing my knight. He went knight c3. I went queen a5 now, because like that's the whole point of the opening. Like this is the structure. It was with queen a4 and knight c3. So I went queen a5. He went bishop e2. I developed my bishop with bishop f5. He goes knight e4. I go back to b6 because it was a discovered attack on the queen. And yeah, you have to be very careful about these discovered attacks. I go here. He takes. I take. I don't know why I didn't take with the queen, like, I really don't know. But I took with the g-pawn, g takes f6, and actually this was really useful, because you will see that I put my rook on the g-file and things happen. You will see in the recap. So g takes f6, he castles, I go e6 trying to develop my bishop. I don't know, here. Yeah, here. Probably on e7. He goes bishop e3. I go queen d6, sidestepping the discovered attack. He goes c3. I develop my knight with the knight c6. He goes bishop c4. I castle. I long castles. He plays d5. I take. Yeah, he just gives me a free pawn. He goes bishop e2, retreating. I put the rook on the g file, as I said. And now there's a cannon pointed at his king. He goes g3. I go here, bishop h3, which I don't know why it was an inaccuracy. Like, I attacked the rook and now the light squares are like cooked. Like, this thing is bad for his king. He goes knight d4. I take the free rook, like, not free, but like rook for bishop, obviously. I will take. I trade the knight. I go bishop, king b8, protecting this pawn. Yeah, exactly. He goes f3. I go bishop h6. He goes queen f2, preparing something over here. So I block the diagonal. Oh my god, today my arrows are... So b6, yeah, exactly, just as I said. He plays a4, trying to go a5 and destroy my, like, then he can sack the bishop and my king would be in the open. So he goes a4, I go bishop f4, utilizing the pin here. Like, this pawn can't take because then I will take his king. He plays a5, and now that brilliant move heard around the world. Bishop takes g3, I sacked the bishop. He takes, I take with the rook. He goes king f1, I double on the g file. He goes king e1, I go here. Oh yeah, the bishop was still there. Yeah, I didn't see that. I give a check. He goes king d2. I go king... Queen f5. Yeah, I thought about this move, but then the bishop would just take. Like... I don't know. Oh no, because the rook will hang. Ah, okay, I didn't see that. Like, I saw this move, but I didn't think it would work. But yeah, the bishop was pinned to the rook. I didn't see that at all. So he goes a takes b6. I give a check. He should have blocked. But he goes king e2. Reasonable move. I give a check. He goes king d3. I take. He sacks the bishop. So now my king is out in the open. I give this check because the bishop was there before bishop takes b6. So now I can give this check. He... Well, I think it was basically the only move. So he goes king d2. I give a check. He blocks, which this time was a mistake. I don't know. I sack the rook. He takes. I give a check. He goes king e1. I go queen h4 check. Okay. At this moment, I was like, oh my god, I have to just give checks. I don't know what to do. So king d2. I give another check, queen h2 check. King d3. I go here because I saw that he had this move. And after that, well, actually I don't know what I was scared about. But yeah, I go king c8. He goes rook a8 check. King d7. Queen e8 check. King d6 forced. He had to give the check with rook a6, but he goes rook d8 check. I go here, forced. He goes b4 check, forced. Queen b6 forced. Rook b8 check. Rook a7. Rook a8 check again. King b6. Queen b8 check, and now I said, oh okay, perfect, now I can run my king over here or over here. Now I can go to safety. Like, if with the queen there, he was basically constricting my movement. Like I couldn't go anywhere. So yeah, I only had this move. So yeah, it was very scary, but now he let me out. King c6. Rook a6 check. King d7. Queen b5 check. Yeah, like, this game is so crazy. Like, check after check after check. Trying not to lose. King e7. Queen c5 check. I go rook d7. King d7. He takes with a check. Queen takes d5 check. I go king e8. Rook a8 check. For king e7 forced move. Yeah, like, everything was on the edge. Like, a lot of forced moves. Like, the only moves possible in the... Then rook d8. I played f5, which I thought was a very smart move, because he was threatening this and this. No, actually, this, I take the queen. So this checkmate. This would be checkmate, queen d7. So I went, I thought it was very smart. I went f5. Yeah, and he should have given a check with the rook. But now I can go here, because the pawn was here and before. But now that I moved it, I can go here. He goes rook f8, threatening this pawn, and now I sigh a sigh of relief, and I trade the queens. Then he pushes the pawn. I take the bishop. He goes king c2, very nice move, not letting me go stop the pawn. I go check. He goes rook b3. I play rook f1, which I really liked, because I'm threatening to go here and x-ray the king and the pawn. He goes here again, not letting me go to the pawn. I go rook a1, which was an inaccuracy. I go here, king e7, and now it's over. Or is it? He pushes the pawn, b7. I take the rook. and he promotes to a queen, and I go king c8. So, what's the situation? I have 4 pawns versus 2, and it's queen versus rook. So, actually, it was nice that I didn't resign, because it's actually not that simple. Like queen and rook, queen and 2 pawns versus rook and 4 pawns. Even queen and rook is a win, but really hard win. Probably it's a draw. So yeah, king and 4 pawns versus king, rook and 4 pawns versus king, queen and 2 pawns is a really difficult endgame to win if you are white. Like, you have to be very precise. So I didn't resign. He went queen b3. I attacked this pawn. He defended it and attacked my pawn. I gave a check. He goes rook b3. I go rook f1. Threatening this X-ray, yeah, and he lets me do it. Boom, rook d1. The game ends on time. Actually, he lost on time, but it would have continued like this. Like, I don't know, king c4. Rook takes d6 and then resigns. Like, now it's rook and 3 pawns versus king and versus 2 pawns. So, and I won. So I'm very happy about this win. I'm very insane game, as you saw. Very nice game. I really liked it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to tell me if I should continue speaking in English or not. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys!